Oh. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your young boy King Navin back in the cut today with another reaction video. And before we hop into today's video, I'm purely and simply humbled. We have over Baller Family. We have over 1,000 subscribers. Subscribers. Like, I don't think you understand how big that is. Like, that's probably more people than we have living in this town. And I don't know, but if it is, then wow, this is a pretty small town. I'm gonna say that much. But yeah, we're gonna hop into today's video. Today's video is something that everybody, especially who is on the internet all the time, has heard the word conspiracy. And I don't really believe none of these conspiracies, but I ain't gonna lie, a lot of them kind of be making you, scratch your head a little bit. But we gonna hop into the top 10 celebrity conspiracy theories. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into the video.
How much do we really know the people on our TVs?
Did Michael Kaufman reveal the greatest hoax, or are we now just victims of another one?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com.
Satan,
and
Illuminati,
today we're
Baby
counting down our
Baptist
picks for the
exposed.
top 10 celebrity conspiracy theories.
You see this? Whoa.
Wow,
Right for this list, we'll be looking at all the wacky, bizarre, and sometimes totally believable theories people have come up with about some of the world's biggest celebrities. From death hoaxes to cloning. If you're famous, chances are someone somewhere thinks you have something to hide. And maybe you do.
If Monroe did swallow a lethal quantity of Nembutal, why did the autopsy surgeon not find traces of the capsules?
Number 10. Megan Fox is a clone.
It looks like you're just
If she a
figuring
clone,
perhaps a
I'm
little
on both of them,
boost.
honestly.
This isn't the first time people have speculated about a celebrity being replaced, and it's actually pretty easy to believe, since celebrities are such a big part of our culture. Like, what would happen if someone like Beyonce or Adele died? The world would go nuts. So why not just clone them and pretend like it never happened? Conspiracists point to Megan Fox's ever-evolving physical appearance as proof that she's no longer the same person she once was. But to be honest, every difference between past and present versions of the actress is easily explainable. Makeup covers her freckles, weight loss could have thinned out her face, and hey, here's a wild idea, maybe she's even experimented with plastic surgery. Although, even if Megan's transformation probably wasn't the work of cloning, you never know.
Welcome to Megan Fox Island.
Number 9. Bob Marley was poisoned by the CIA.
I've heard of that.
After a 4-year battle with melanoma, this reggae icon died in May of 1981.
It went beyond his toe, it went beyond his lymph nodes, it spread throughout his body, to his brain, and to his lungs.
Or so the story goes. Although there's no doubt the singer had cancer, whether it was the cancer that actually killed him is up for debate. At least according to conspiracy theorists.
This is the second life and death thing he went through. The first one was the assassination attempt, right?
In 1976, a year before he was diagnosed, people broke into Marley's home and tried to assassinate him.
If Marley was inhaling instead of exhaling, that bullet would have gone straight through his heart.
That's an actual documented fact. But it's rumored that those assailants weren't the only ones trying to kill him. Allegedly, the CIA also wanted him dead since he had the power to influence so many. This theory is actually kind of plausible, since, according to the conspiracists anyway, one of the 3 men who shot at Marley in 1976 was himself a well-known CIA operative. Number 8. Lorde is 45 years old. You can call me Queen Bee.
I ain't heard her. Is she even
Sure, the young singer does look older than her 19 years, but to say she's actually a 45-year-old woman is a bit of a stretch. And way
I
harsh.
haven't even heard of this.
Since beginning her music career at the
Who's
ripe
heard of
age
this
of
one?
16, people have
you've
been
heard of this
commenting that
one,
her
then you're
look,
really
as well
deep
as her mature lyrics,
into the
are beyond her
conspiracy
years.
theorist world of Illuminati, aliens, pyramidal government.
Some have even gone so far as to demand her birth certificate as proof.
The chick that wrote the theme song to the new Hunger Games movie is you?
Yeah, the record company messed it all up. It was
I ain't
supposed
seen
to
South
go
Park in a
Hunger
minute either.
Games, yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't
Hunger
seen South
Games.
Park.
Even South Park got in on the fun by portraying her
2 or
as a
3
45-year-old transgender geologist,
Wow.
a joke that the singer herself
always
laughed
do.
off. Lord's birth certificate was eventually released to the public, so this is one theory we can finally put to rest. Or is it?
She's a pretty
If
good
I could
looking
talk to Lord
45
right now, you know what I'd tell her?
I
I'd tell her not to let people change who she is. I'd tell her that if people are making fun of her, it's probably because they've lost touch with being human.
Number 7. Solange Knowles is Beyonce's daughter.
It brings me to tears when I watch
know,
her. She's grown up so much, and she's like my baby.
If you
Solange
believe
Knowles
this,
is Beyonce's lesser-known little sister. Or is
these
she?
aren't even real.
As with Lorde, fans have doubted Beyonce's and Solange's real ages, claiming that the superstar is actually older than she claims to be, and that her sister is younger.
I know it's celebrity conspiracy theories, but at least throw in some Illuminati triangles or something.
Why would they lie about their ages? To cover up the fact that Solange is actually Beyonce's daughter, whom she would have had at around 12 or 13 years old.
Oh, that's the
People
Proud
who knew
Family.
her as a teenager have said things that validate
Yo, I didn't even know they made the theme song for that. Oh, yo, drop a like that. Drop a like if you did not know that Beyonce or Solange, or I get it confused. I just know that one is relevant and then one is not irrelevant. That you know that they made the theme song to the Proud Family. Drop a comment, drop a like, press that subscribe button. Over 1,000. Ooh.
Claim that Beyonce was born earlier.
Now I'm the one that's lying, and I don't feel bad about it.
And if you need proof, well, just know that someone on the internet swears the Knowles cousin told them. So it must be true.
Has she ever had a hit song?
Number 6. Northwest
I'm not trying to
is
get
the
on her head or
Antichrist.
nothing.
Yeah, as you can see here, they went to Jerusalem to do this ceremony.
What else would you
Kanye.
expect from the offspring of Kim Ye? We're just kidding. People have been speculating for as long as we can remember about certain celebrities being part of the Illuminati, a secret organization whose goal is to control the world. Kim Kardashian
Maybe I'm
and
a
Kanye
part
West
of the
are just some of the big
Illuminati.
names assumed to be involved. So naturally, people believe the birth of their child signified the coming of the Antichrist.
I'm not ready to die yet.
Especially since someone on the internet pulled some numbers up about Northwest's
We're not
birthday,
even gonna
and
get-
if you work it out just right, you get 666. Because of course you do.
Kanye had every single rap in his iPhone before he started really working on Pablo, and then North flushed it down the toilet, took her, and they could not be retrieved.
No.
We sent it to like 4 places, and so...
Apple genius was genius enough.
Number 5. Ted Cruz is the Zodiac Killer.
I haven't heard this one either.
Family man, senator, candidate for president of the United States, serial killer. Does this look like a man who's standing like a normal human
We gotta
being?
make a video. We gotta make a video about that. We gotta make a video about unsolved murders or whatever. Cause I watched a documentary about this on Netflix. I forgot what the title of it was, but it was something creepy, and I couldn't sleep at night. And like my window's right above me, and and so every time I watch something scary, I'm afraid to move, or else like something will see me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like
Than an actual conspiracy
mysteries,
theory.
unsolved
Or at
murders.
least that's what they want you to think.
We will defend freedom and be faithful to the Constitution.
After a joke was made on social media that the Republican presidential hopeful titled one of his speeches, "This is the Zodiac speaking," people on the internet started freaking out and creating memes insinuating that the politician was himself the Zodiac, a serial killer who went on a murder spree in the 60s and 70s and was never caught.
Man, you really creeped us out.
Obviously, the math's against this theory, as Cruz was only born 2 years after the murders started. Although, what if he's a vampire or some other form of undead creature? That'd just be ludicrous. But then again, how do we know he's not an immortal?
One of the main goals I read was like, if we get this big enough, then Donald Trump will ask, he'll start questioning it. Oh, that'd be great. Like, well, I mean, he's not saying he's not the killer, so, I mean, why wouldn't you just say no?
Number 4, Princess Diana was murdered.
Attributing her death to negligence, mistakes, bad behavior isn't nearly as tantalizing as a claim of murder.
Bizarre conspiracies are not just the domain of the celebrity. In some cases, even nobility can get dragged into the weirdness.
I'm calling it right now. I bet you number 1 is Tupac Shakur. You gonna press that like button. Press that like button if I'm right. Don't even lie to yourself. Press that like button. Drop a comment. Smash that subscribe button. Ooh, you know I'm right too.
Case in point, the mystery surrounding the death of Diana, Princess of Wales. While the common belief is that Lady Di perished in a car crash while trying to escape paparazzi, there are witnesses who claim the paparazzi were nowhere near her at the time. Instead, the rumor mill suggests that the British Secret Service organized the murder to stop her from converting to Islam and marrying Dodi Fayed, who was in the car with her at the time. Some also believe that forces within the British government wanted her dead because she knew too much about their involvement with, dun-dun-dun, the Illuminati. Number 3, Britney Spears' meltdown was orchestrated by the Bush administration.
Should I fast forward through this one? I don't got nothing against this.
While this notion is hilarious to think about, if you're up on your conspiracy theories, it does sound like something the American government would probably do.
Saddam Hussein has gone to elaborate lengths, spent enormous sums, taken great risks to build and keep weapons of mass destruction.
But why? Well, supposedly, the Bush administration was working with then train-wreck pop star Britney Spears to use her to cover up their own mistakes. Every time something went wrong in the White House,
he took off his shoe. He said, I don't care if these are Gucci Louis Vuittons. I'm throwing them at your head. I would never do that. Because who would... Nah, he must got some money on him. That's what I know.
The singer would coincidentally do something to divert attention back to her.
I vow to do everything in my power to keep us safe.
Bush's approval ratings reach an all-time low. Britney allegedly drops her baby. Al-Qaeda reforms after Bush promises to get rid of them. Boom! Britney shaves her head. Hey, it's a pretty big coincidence, you guys.
She came in and she said she wanted her head shaved. The hairdresser refused, so she literally grabbed the hair clipper and started doing it herself.
Number 2, Paul McCartney is dead.
Hey Jude,
I've never heard of this one either.
Don't make it right. Take a sad song and make it better.
Did you know that the real Paul McCartney actually died in 1966 and was replaced by a lookalike? Or at least that's what some fans theorize.
I just laughed it off, but it was a little bit strange because people did start looking at me like, right. Is it him?
They say all the proof you need that Paul is dead is in his lyrics. For instance, if you play Revolution 9 from the Beatles' White Album backwards, it reportedly sounds like they're saying, "Turn me on, dead man."
Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man.
John Lennon can also be heard saying, "I buried Paul" in the song Strawberry Fields Forever, instead of the actual lyrics, "cranberry sauce." McCartney himself, who is likely very much alive, even poked fun at the conspiracy by naming one of his albums Paul is Live. But ask yourself this, would the real Paul McCartney write Spies Like Us? Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
You can see his pupils change, everything. Look at that. That's not even the same person.
That just sounds stupid.
But that indicated to me the probability that the barbiturate that killed Miss Monroe was administered to her by an enema.
Are you kidding me? This is the best thing that could have ever happened to Taylor Swift. If Kanye West hadn't done that, no one would know that she won the Female Video of the Year, and no one would have cared.
Oh, this is about Taylor Swift.
Number 1, the not dead theory.
Almost 30 years after his death,
I for sure thought it was Tupac. Oh, my God. I for sure thought it was Tupac. Dang. This is trash.
So Andy is alive rumor is raging through the internet.
Sometimes we love our celebrities so much, we just can't let them go. And after every high-profile celebrity death, there are those who refuse to believe it's true and that their fave star is actually gone.
Every single one of y'all thought it was going to be Tupac, too. So don't even look at me like that. Who cares about Elvis?
For example, if you ask some people where Elvis Presley, Andy Kaufman, and Michael Jackson are right now, the answers will be living in Michigan, New Mexico, and Canada, respectively. Oh, and Jim Morrison's living as a homeless man in New York City.
With God as our Father.
Okay, you know what? We're done with this. We're done with this because I for sure thought it was gonna be Young Pocky. I for sure thought it was gonna be Young. Man, whatever, man. Drop a like. Why did I say drop a like? I'm getting my shit all confused. I'm so mad it was not Tupac, man. Oh my God. You know what? Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Punch that subscribe button, smash that like, and drop a comment down below if you like this video, and tell me what you want me to react to next. The craziest one I heard was craziest one. Well, they were all crazy, so I'm not even gonna pick out my favorite ones. They're all crazy. They were all crazy. But yeah, so Baller Family is over 1,000 strong. I love you guys. Let's keep up the good work. Bye.